As an Australasian organisation, ACTS and our members operate across the ancestral lands of many of Australia's and New Zealand's First Nation peoples. We recognise the diversity of Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander peoples as the traditional owners and custodians of the lands of Australia and the islands of Torres Strait, and Māori as the tangata whenua and Treaty of Waitangi partners in Aotearoa. We pay deepest respects to ancient learning cultures and traditions that have nurtured the lands and waters for thousands of generations, and recognise the importance of Indigenous knowledge in preserving and protecting country for generations to come.
Hi everyone, and welcome to the 12th Annual Green Gown Awards Australasia. How exciting to be with you here. I'm Leanne Denby. I'm one of the directors on the ACTS board, and with me is the awesome Andrew Wilks. Andrew.
Oh, Leanne, lovely to see you again.
Indeed.
Awesome to be here tonight. Looking forward to it.
Well, I'm glad you're here with me because I think this will be a really fun way to do the awards. It is our second virtual awards ceremony. We had the pleasure of being joined by Corey last year. He's not with me this year. Obviously, Andrew is. Exactly. We hadn't expected this would be another virtual award, but here we are, still managing the COVID challenge, which is interesting to say the least. But I do have to say, Andrew, you're looking pretty spiffy tonight.
Thank you, Leanne. Thank you. Yes, it's not very often I get the suit out. In fact, I was getting changed tonight when I got home, and my daughter asked me if I was getting married. So it's 12 years ago we got married, so it might be that long between drinks for it.
12 years of your marriage and 12 years of GGAAs. Perfect.
Indeed. You're looking spiffing tonight too, Leanne. Got the out as always.
Well, yes. I don't know if you can see them so well with all the blurry background, but no, I didn't specifically put on this for that reason. I literally just chucked something on so that I wasn't wearing my work uniform. So that was not intentional, I assure you.
Well, you've got to get the guns out whenever you can, Leanne.
Wow.
Quite amazing.
Thank you. Let's move on. Let's move on to something more interesting. I did hear that there was a little thing called COP that happened not too long ago. Seems like Australia is winning the awards for all the wrong reasons, as usual, though, Andrew.
Well, you guys, there's only one way to go from here, isn't there?
We can only hope.
Keep hoping.
We've got our New Zealand brethren to help us through and make us look better, particularly in the ACTS realm, because your Jacinta is far outweighing everything that what our Scott is doing, I have to say.
Well, Jacinda is lovely. She's the mother of the nation, but let's not get too cock-a-hoot. New Zealand's still got lots of heavy lifting to do too.
But what I am really happy to see is how well all of our organisations have fared throughout this entire COVID experience. And may I say, as someone living in far north Queensland, I am extremely grateful that I moved out of Sydney and I don't live in Melbourne, and I did not have to suffer months and months of lockdown. I feel it was the same in New Zealand, Andrew. Not too much lockdowns for you either.
Well, my colleagues in Auckland are doing the hard yards at the moment, and Waikato as well. So I do feel for them, and out of sympathy to all the folk that spent so long in lockdown this year, for the filming of this tonight, I've come back into my cupboard where I spent the vast majority of the lockdown periods we've had, and reaching out to touch the walls in my cupboard office. It's becoming very familiar for me now.
Well, it's a shame we can't see that cupboard office with the beautiful background that Rhiannon has created for us, though, Andrew.
Yes, Rhi decided that my kids' pictures weren't good enough.
I'm sure it wasn't anything personal, but she's just trying to make it look super profesh, as our Rhi does. Shall we move into things and see how we go forward from here?
Indeed, we should get this show started.
And hopefully we won't be doing this virtually next year. Hopefully we may be able to do this live and in person in Hobart. So fingers crossed that one day we'll all get together again, and it might be next year. But
that's right, everyone get vexed.
Yes, well, you have to if you want to be anywhere other than in your home. So this premiere broadcast is being viewed by our audience of finalists, ACTS members and supporters right across Australia, New Zealand and the world this evening. And even though we are unfortunately not together in person, we are still connected in spirit and in our collective passion for creating a better future for everyone and everything on this little blue planet of ours.
Speaking of being connected, Rhi, our general manager at ACTS, did teach me a cool trick that you can do using a phone to help bring people together in a nifty montage segment. Want me to show you?
Let's see. Magic Andrew, nifty montage segment. Yes, I want to see.
Of course you do. Of course you do. Okay, so apparently this only works if you're doing awesome things in sustainability. What you have to do is get your phone out and point it at your feet and then jump. Okay?
Okay.
Come with me?
I'm with you.
Right. We'll get some recording action going. All right. Here we go, everyone. Ready? We jump.
Hey, Andrew. I don't think it's working.
Right, yeah, of course. I forgot the part where you have to be playing some fun background music.
Aha, well, that makes sense. Let's get the party started.
All right.
Wait. How are we going to include those finalists that can't get together on campus? Try.
Welcome back. See, told you that was a cool trick.
Oh, it definitely was a cool trick, Andrew. And in case our audience didn't catch that, Andrew's clever trick showed us some of the amazing finalists that we're here to recognise and celebrate tonight, which of course also paid homage to everyone that has been working from home Zoom this year.
All our finalists are doing such important work to help their institutions lead on the transformation to a sustainable and just future. And all are very much deserving of recognition. Our judges felt again this year that it was extremely difficult to pick one winner for each category with so many excellent initiatives. So well done, everyone.
Yeah, absolutely, and echo that for sure. Speaking of judges, the Green Gown Awards would not be possible without the contribution of the independent judging panel, which is formed from a cross-section of sector support, government and industry organisations.
Representatives of these organisations are experts in their particular field of sustainability, and the credibility of the awards rests with their knowledge and their independence. ACTS would like to extend a huge thank you to our judges who provided their valuable time, commitment and expertise to decide the winners this year. Well done, guys.
Exactly, well done. Throughout our presentation tonight, we'll be showcasing the wide range of exciting and amazing initiatives from all of our finalists. And of course, the winners of the 10 awards up for grabs this year. If you'd like to learn more about their work, make sure you check out the Green Gown Awards website, which Rhea and Valina have done an amazing job fixing up and making it look excellent, where you'll find a detailed case study for each of the finalists. Each one provides an overview of their initiative, including their top 3 learnings. What a bonus. And some of the finalists this year have also created a video to showcase their initiative, which you can find at the bottom of the page.
Don't forget, you can find case studies, not just from this year, but from previous years as well on our dedicated awards website. There's so much to learn and be inspired from within these case studies. So if you haven't already checked it out, we really encourage you to do so.
Absolutely, without doubt, you need to go there and have a look at it. Now, for everyone watching tonight, we haven't forgotten about you. We've got something fun coming up during the broadcast that you can get involved with.
Woohoo. Right, you can say hello to everyone that's watching in the chat and react in real time as we present the winners of the awards. Remember, all of our finalists are eagerly watching as well to see who will be announced as Green Gown victors tonight. So make sure you wish them good luck. We'll congratulate them along the way. Go the Kiwis.
All right, well, I have to respond to that with go the Aussies, obviously, though I'm happy for anyone that wins throughout these chaotic years. So well done to everyone. Okay, so we'd also like to give a special shout out to everyone that's watching the broadcast in a group party. Hi to everyone joining in from the Dunedin campus tonight and the big group at Launceston.
If you watched our broadcast last year, then you might remember we played a bit of bingo to keep everyone on their toes. Well, it's back again this year by popular demand.
That's right, folks. Everyone that pre-registered to watch the awards tonight was emailed an official Green Gown Awards buzzword, a bingo card. So if you pay attention and play along, you might just win a prize. All you have to do is listen out for the buzzwords being said during the broadcast. The first 2 people to get a row of 4 buzzwords and comment bingo in the live chat will win a special prize from the ACTS team.
Oof, I can't wait, can't wait.
Mm-hmm.
If you didn't pre-register, don't worry, there's still time to get involved. We're linking the bingo card in the chat right now. You can download a version to print. We can go paperless, you know, we've got to be leading by example with our digital version as well. Good luck, everyone.
Yes, indeed, good luck. And of course, our winners tonight will be the recipients of our brand new look trophies. That's right. Unfortunately, we had to retire our beautiful glass trophies that we've had for the past 11 years due to many different issues, one of which being, well, they're glass, they break easy. But the new ones are upcycled timber from an old house that was demolished in Melbourne, and they are durable, they are beautiful, they are amazing. So anyone who's in recipient tonight will be receiving one of those beautiful awards in the post. Well,
yes, I can say that I have been the victim of the glass awards. Having taken the baggage off the luggage carousel, having arrived back from a successful Green Gown Awards to discover the shards of glass through my bag. Very, very disappointing. So the timber one's great step forward.
That's actually quite heartbreaking to hear that, but that won't happen now because we've got the new ones. Well, I think that was about all of the housekeeping we need to do. So without any further ado, it's time to introduce our very first award category for the night. The Building Back Better category is a new award introduced this year to recognise those surprising collaborations, innovative solutions and changes that were not possible prior to the COVID-19 pandemic. Is there a pandemic? The category encouraged initiatives that either accelerated routes to net zero, embedded the SDGs, raised the priority of sustainability within the institutions, or supported the wider green recovery.
Right, so for our very first category tonight, there are 3 finalists in the Building Back Better category this year. From the University of Melbourne for taking a tour of sustainability from your bedroom. From the University of Otago for Hikaika Toitu, Hikaika Ora, the Sustainability Neighbourhood. And from the University of Tasmania for building back literally and figuratively to achieve a better future.
And we're absolutely delighted to be able to announce the very first category of the night. Can I have a drum roll, please? The highly commended in the Building Back Better category is the University of Melbourne with their project, Taking a Tour of Sustainability from Your Bedroom. In 2020, the sustainability team created a virtual campus tour to keep the community engaged during the COVID-19 pandemic. The tour educates staff, students, prospective students, and the general public about sustainability on campus, whilst increasing engagement at no extra cost or resourcing. It raises awareness on initiatives such as solar panels on roofs, green star building designs, food waste practices, and the UOM bike co-op. The tour showcases the university as a living lab with best practice sustainability projects and has been a vehicle for connecting individuals to campus from the comfort of their own homes.
Congratulations to the University of Melbourne. I think that's pretty fitting since you guys probably spent the most time of anyone in your bedrooms. And now I get to announce the winner. The winner of the Building Back category is the University of Otago with their project Hikaika Toitu, Hikaika Ora, the Sustainability Neighbourhood. Many students at the University of Otago were clear that they wanted the opportunity to live more sustainably, while the university has a strategic goal to nurture a culture of sustainability. The reduction of international students using university flat accommodation due to the pandemic created an opportunity to build a new model of student accommodation that responded to both student voice and organisational objectives. UniFlats and the Sustainability Office collaborated to develop a group of flats with 20 bed spaces, and within this neighbourhood, students are supported to live more sustainably and contribute to research and student projects that will inform the wider student community and landlords.
What an amazing project. Congratulations to the University of Otago. What a fantastic way to turn the negative implications of the pandemic into a brilliant solution for students living on campus. Well done. Moving right along then to our second award for this evening, the Benefiting Society category, which captures the powerful and innovative ways education institutions are realising their purpose in today's society to benefit the lives of individuals, community, and wider society.
This category is one of five international categories that will see the winning institution automatically entered as a finalist into the 2022 International Green Gown Awards. The 2 finalists are Deakin University for the Deakin Centre for Refugee Employment Advocacy, Training and Education, or CREATE, and the Eastern Institute of Technology for Koao Te Taio, Ko Te Taio Koao. I am nature, nature is me.
I just have to say, Andrew, that thank goodness that you were reading out that, because I would have butchered that completely. We're now delighted to welcome our very first guest presenter to announce the winner of this award. Dr. Tal Keston is a project manager at NZDT and the network manager for the Sustainable Development Solutions Network, regional network for Australia, New Zealand and Pacific. TAL works with a range of stakeholders on initiatives to support the achievement of the SDGs, in particular through national implementation and mobilising the university sector. Welcome, TAL.
Thank you, Leanne, and hello to everyone, wherever you're joining us from today. I'm coming to you today from the lands of the Kulin Nation and would like to pay my respects to the elders, past, present and emerging. As the manager of the Sustainable Development Solutions Network for Australia, New Zealand and the Pacific, I'm particularly passionate about the essential role universities have in connecting with and benefiting their communities. And with two such incredible and inspiring finalists in this category this year, I can imagine it was a really hard decision for the judges. So let's find out who the winner is. Well, for the first time within the Australasian Awards, the judges have selected joint winners. So congratulations go to both Deakin University with their project, the Deakin Centre for Refugee Employment Advocacy Training and Education, or CREATE, and Eastern Institute of Technology with the project I'm Nature, Nature is Me. Congratulations to these winners. CREATE was established in 2019 to help people from a refugee background rebuild their careers through access to education and meaningful employment. CREATE develops research-based practical solutions to support refugees, including running career clinics and online courses, and developing information guides and interactive workbooks. Out of the participants completing the career clinics in 2020, over 60% found meaningful employment, and CREATE's flagship guide for employers looking to employ individuals from refugee backgrounds is currently being utilised by over 30 community sector organisations. The Ototara Outdoor Learning Centre enables learning in nature within an immersive mind space. The initiative is developed through research and regional engagement with educators and learners at EIT and through communities of practice, advancing teacher ability to embed nature literacy from early childhood to postgraduate. This is an authentic collaboration between a tertiary education provider, local Indigenous hapu, central and local government, and environmental groups.
Wow, what a fantastic outcome. Our very first joint winner category. Congratulations to both Deakin University and EIT for your amazing initiatives.
Yeah, absolutely fantastic. And wow, first joint winner, that's amazing. The next category to be announced is the highly contended Climate Action Award. This award focuses on the important steps that institutions are taking to reach a net zero emissions target and is a new addition to the lineup of international Green Gown Award categories. And nice to see that institutions are doing stuff even if the government in Australia is not. There are 3 finalists in this category this year. We have RMIT University for the RMIT Journey Towards Carbon Neutral, the University of Otago for Mindful Mondays at residential colleges, and the University of Tasmania for 0 Hour for Zero Carbon at UTAS.
The Climate Action category is again proudly sponsored by Envizi this year.
Thank you.
It offers a comprehensive modular software platform to drive sustainability performance management, whether you're on the sustainability team, heading up energy management, working in procurement and finance, or responsible for facilities management. Envizi provides the insight you need. Envizi have been supporting the Green Gown Awards Australasia for 9 years now, and we are so delighted to welcome Client Success Manager Vernon Ruyan to present this award.
Thank you, Andrew, for the introduction. It is a pleasure to be here to present the award for this category. Many of our customers are ACTS members, and as Andrew mentioned, this is the 9th year supporting the Green Gown Awards. We are so pleased to help you celebrate your sustainability successes. Every year, it is really inspiring to review the entries. Thank you to everyone who has entered. This year, we judged the Climate Action category, and it was amazing to see all your stellar work progressing sustainability in their institutions. I offer particular congratulations to the 3 finalists, RMIT University, the University of Otago, and the University of Tasmania. But now it's time to announce the winner. The highly commended in the climate action category is the University of Tasmania with their 0 hour for zero carbon at UTAS. The University of Tasmania became carbon neutral certified in 2016 as one of only 2 certified Australian universities. Joining Race to Zero in early 2021 underpins their commitment and recognizes the climate emergency. UTAS has reduced emissions even before these public commitments. Key initiatives include complete fossil fuel divestment, reduced embodied carbon emissions in new buildings, transitions from natural gas to electric, all new developments to be PV ready, 10 years of supporting transport mode shift to more sustainable options, and our over-expanding reuse program. The winner is RMIT University with their project, the RMIT Journey Towards Carbon Neutral. RMIT is taking strategic steps to become carbon neutral by 2030 through genuine actions that demonstrate sustainability leadership in emissions reductions and innovative partnerships. Building on the success of delivering the largest energy performance contract in the Southern Hemisphere, RMIT has participated and led 2 large corporate power purchasing agreements, rolled out volumes on-site solar PV, prioritizing energy efficiency in capital development projects, refurbishments, and asset replacement programs, uplifted design standards to go above and beyond the National Construction Code, embedded sustainability into all large university tenders, and completely divested its philanthropic funds from fossil fuels. To both of these universities, the University of Tasmania and RMIT, it is so inspiring to see so much progress being made to combat the effects of climate change. Thank you.
Well done, UTAS and RMIT. The next category tonight is the ever popular Creating Impact Award. This award recognises institutions that have achieved significant sustainability related outcomes on campus or within their community using minimal and or limited resources. And we know there are many campuses out there with sustainability officers that run amazing initiatives on minimal or limited resources. So the 4 finalists this year are TAFE New South Wales for Not a Wasted Opportunity, the University of Sydney for, I am going to completely butcher this, Nuragainagun Ngora Pamulian, and I'm very sorry for not being able to pronounce that properly, but essentially it's our new curriculum garden and biodiversity management plan. The University of Otago for Unipol, Sustainable U Model, and UTS for First Plastic-Free Food Court.
To present the Creating Impact Award, we welcome our next guest, Ben Peacock. Ben is the founder of the Republic of Everyone and co-creator of the Garage Sale Trail. Ben believes that sustainability should be fun and doing good should be good for business. Welcome, Ben.
Thanks, Andrew. It's great to be a long-time judge for these awards. I always look forward to this in my year. The ability to see what's going on in universities and how you really are leading the way of trying new things and really looking at ways to involve all sorts of different people in ideas that can be picked up by others around the world. So it's really important and special work you do. I want to congratulate all the 4 category finalists because it's always a tough job judging this every year. And every year the judges have to have a real conversation about who's going to win. You always want everyone to win, but that's not the way things work. So thank you. And without further ado, let's have a look at this little envelope and it has the information you're looking for. We have a highly commended in this category, in the Creating Impact category, and it's the University of Sydney with their project Nuragain Nara Pamulian, which is our new curriculum garden. This is a wonderful piece. I've got a big interest in urban greening. And what this is, the Curriculum Garden is a collaborative living lab project with open spaces, botany, and the sustainability strategy acting in partnership to deliver a native planted garden that is all across the university. It not only aligns with the principles of the university's One Sydney, Many People strategy, but it provides plant samples for botany labs that would otherwise be sourced from across New South Wales. So it's able to create a place that people can enjoy, but actually be a living scientific thing that's useful as well. Beyond that, the garden will feature signage in English, scientific and Sydney Indigenous language, and provide an opportunity for students to experience the institution as well as an open space for staff and students to enjoy. So a huge congratulations on that, highly commended for the University of Sydney. And our winner is the University of Technology Sydney with their project, First Plastic-Free Food Court. Big congratulations, guys. The UTS Central Plastic-Free Food Court opened in 2019 and it sets a new benchmark for Australia. All takeaway food packaging is commercially compostable. All drink containers are recyclable glass, aluminium, and paperboard. And the move is a manifestation of the university's commitment to on-campus sustainability and part of UTS's plastic-free plan designed to phase out single-use plastics on campus. It was developed in response to the environmental concerns of staff and students. And I can tell you, having worked with companies all over Australia, this is a really big deal because getting something to be plastic free sounds easy, but it's really hard. You know, you've got to think about every little piece and how you deal with all those different retailers and getting them on board. You've got to consider what people bring in from outside, and you've got to make everybody understand the importance of this and how to use the system well. You're creating a whole new system. So a really big deal there that if it could be applied across food courts, across all of Australia, it makes an enormous difference. And that's why it's the winner of the Creating Impact category. So again, a huge thanks to everybody. Keep putting in your entries. We look forward to seeing them every year. And a big congratulations to our highly commended and to our winner. Back to you, Andrew and Leanne.
Well done to the University of Sydney and UTS. Next up, we have another brand new award that was introduced into the mix just this year. The Leading the Circular Economy category recognises institutions taking a circular economy approach to resources, considering not just waste reduction and recycling efforts, but a holistic approach to the entire waste hierarchy. Refuse, reduce, reuse, repurpose, recycle, and rot, all the R's, within campus communities. So the 4 finalists we have this year for this inaugural award are Deakin University for Plastics to Pavement, closing the loop on soft plastics at Deakin, RMIT University for Weaving Together a Circular Economy at RMIT, University of Otago, they've been in a lot. They must have done a massive amount of work in this last year, for laying waste to landfill, and the University of Tasmania for Circularity is not going around in circles.
It should come as no surprise that our friends from KeepCup are the sponsors of this new award. Launched in 2009, Australian company, we won't hold that against them, but yes, Australian company KeepCup has revolutionised the way consumers drink their takeaway espresso by introducing the world's first barista standard reusable cup, designed for drinking pleasure. Now sold in over 75 countries, KeepCup users divert millions of disposables from landfill every year. KeepCup is in business for better, a founding B Corporation member committed to making a positive impact for all stakeholders, workers, customers, suppliers, community, and the environment. We're really lucky to be able to welcome Abigail Forsyth, the founder and CEO of KeepCup, to present the winner of this award.
Thank you, Leanne and Andrew, for the introduction. It's so lovely to be joining you here virtually here from KeepCup HQ in Melbourne, with the hope that next year we can meet again face-to-face to celebrate. KeepCup are really delighted to be a part of the Green Gown Awards in Australasia for 2021. We've been a long-time supporter of the ACTS and have this year decided to focus on sponsorship of the circular economy category, which is one close to our mission, and we support the Planet Arc Circular Economy Hub. Congratulations to all of the finalists for your outstanding achievements this year. Such commendable efforts from RMIT University, Deakin University, University of Otago, University of Tasmania, especially given the many challenges to keep sustainability and more specifically circular economy design top of mind. Without further ado, the winner of the Circular Economy category is RMIT University with their project Weaving Together a Circular Economy at RMIT. Congratulations to them.
There are a number of strands that weave together to form the full picture of work RMIT is doing to lead in the shift to a circular economy, highlighted by a cross-disciplinary industry-engaged network of experts working on cutting-edge and innovative research through the Circular Economy Hub, the RMIT-led TREMS research group exploring new ways to engineer materials from recycled household, commercial and industrial waste, and RMIT Property Services working with experts from across both research groups to apply circular principles throughout the capital development and procurement process. RMIT Activator, RMIT's growth engine for entrepreneurship and innovation, is also working to upskill students on the concept of circular thinking and supporting the next generation of innovators to create new circular businesses.
A huge thank you to KeepCup, especially in recognition that during the pandemic, they must have suffered greatly with all the disposables that came into play. So thank you for staying on board with us. And a huge congratulations to our friends at RMIT. Well done. Up next is the Next Generation Learning and Skills Award. This category recognises achievements in the development of academic courses, skills and capabilities relevant to sustainability, and is also another addition to the International Greener Gown Awards lineup. How exciting. We have 2 finalists this year. First is Curtin University for Green Information Technology and Sustainability, or GITS, a postgraduate unit project, and UTS for a degree like no other, Industry Innovation Project in the Bachelor of Creative Intelligence and Innovation at UTS. We're delighted to welcome back Dr. Fabian Sack to present this award. Fabian is the current treasurer on the International Society of Sustainability Professional Governing Board, ISSP, which is a world-leading professional association of sustainability practitioners and a valued partner of ACS. So thank you and welcome back, Fabian.
Thanks, Leanne and Andrew. I'm privileged to be part of the judging of the Learning and Skills category in the Green Gown Awards for the 4th year this year. It's been a challenging year for all of us in the education sector. It has had its benefits, though. It's driven a lot of innovation as people have had to pivot online. Staff and students and institutions have started to explore what can be done with online education, and there have been some exciting things there. Nonetheless, it's for many of us personally, it's been quite a lonely year without our connection to colleagues and and our connection to students. It's my privilege to now present the award for the Learning and Skills category, and I'll just open the envelope. The highly commended in the Next Generation Learning and Skills category is Curtin University with their project Green Information Technology Sustainability Postgraduate Unit Project. The aim of the project was to strengthen postgraduate students' knowledge and awareness of green IT and sustainability. The unit was developed after the global financial crisis, 2008-9, as business schools were amongst the entities accused of contributing to economic, societal and environmental failings. Feedback and assessment outcomes indicate that this unit increased students' awareness of sustainability and improved their personal and professional skills for their tertiary studies and their current and future workplace. And the winner is the University of Technology, Sydney, with their project, A Degree Like No Other, Industry Innovation Project in the Bachelor of Creative Intelligence and Innovation at UTS. Positioned within the Bachelor of Creative Intelligence Innovation, The subject industry innovation project involves final year students working with industry partners in small transdisciplinary teams to develop solutions to real world wicked problems. Most of these challenges have complex sustainability and social issues at their core, and students work in a porous third space positioned outside the traditional confines of education and employment. Working collaboratively with industry partners, students are encouraged to reimagine the challenge that they have been set and are taken through a process designed to facilitate creative thinking and innovative problem solving. I'd like to congratulate this year's winners of the Next Generation Learning and Skills category, both Curtin for their highly commended entry and UTS for winning the award this year. It's excellent to see these institutions step up in what has been a really difficult year and allow us to celebrate their innovations in the education space. Now, back to you, Leanne and Andrew.
Congratulations, Curtin and UTS for their second win of the night. We're over the halfway mark now. So, you know, you guys just keep pacing yourselves.
Hang in there.
Yeah, we're going to move on to the student engagement category. This category reflects that students and staff must work together to achieve goals using top-down and bottom-up grassroots methods to achieve maximum understanding and engagement across an institution. This in turn aids student progress and allows for opportunities to gain transferable employability skills. It looks at both the student input and the staff commitment and the relationship between the two.
Yeah, an extremely important category for doing that holistic and whole of institution change. So there are 4 finalists in student engagement category this year. The University of Melbourne for Students as Agents for Change, University of Otago for Tetekura, and I probably said that completely wrong, Andrew. Again, apologies to my New Zealand people.
Pretty good, Leanne. Tetekura.
I should have just thrown to you to start with, which is a student-driven positive impact. The University of Queensland for the Green Ambassador Program, and the University of Tasmania for Creative and Critical Inquiry Leads to Change, the Sustainability Integration Program for Students, or SIPS. And we get to present this one. Woohoo! It's always good when we get to do it, Andrew. It's so much more fun. So can I get another drum roll, please?
Sure can.
Highly commended in the student engagement category is the University of Queensland with their project Green Ambassador Program. Well done, University of Queensland. Run for students by students, UQ's unique Green Ambassador Program has built a community of almost 700 students and staff committed to sustainability education and action. Since launching at the end of 2019, the program has delivered more than 10 new sustainability initiatives across the university and beyond. GAP transitioned seamlessly to an online project during 2020's COVID lockdowns and provided vital community connections throughout the pandemic.
And now I get to announce the winner. Drum roll, please. And the winner is the University of Tasmania with their project Creative and Critical Inquiry Leads Change, the Sustainability Integration Program for Students. SIPS is a best practice example of place-based student engagement and sustainability education in the tertiary education sector. Since 2010, the program has involved thousands of students in real-world sustainability challenges and created opportunities for student leadership. SIPS provides meaningful, authentic learning experiences for students via the collaborative design of focused learning programs that address on-campus operational priorities. Congratulations to both UQ and UTAS.
Yes, congratulations to both of you. Well done. Next, we're going to move on to the first of our individual awards, the ACTS Award of Excellence Staff category. It's open to all staff members at any level within an ACTS member institution who deserve recognition for continued and ongoing effort to improve sustainability on campus and their community. This year, we have 6 finalists. They are Fred Gale from the University of Tasmania, Harriet Deans from the University of Melbourne, Jessica Triscott from the University of Otago, Clara Janakova from UTS, and Richard Sue from the University of Tasmania again, and Suzanne Davis from the University of Queensland.
Oh, so many amazing staff out there. We had to have 6 finalists. Outstanding stuff. Now we're really excited to be able to welcome Sandra Murray, or Sandy as she's known in UTAS circles, to present this award. Sandy was the recipient of this very same award last year, and we're delighted to have her joining us tonight to announce this year's winner.
Thank you, Leanne and Andrew, for the introduction, and congratulations to all the 6 category finalists. For me, to be recognised by this award is more than just receiving the award. Simply entering the award allowed me to take a step back and really reflect on our achievements at University of Tasmania in the sustainable food system space. We've come a long way, and it's been a real team effort, and we've still got a journey to go through, but I'm really looking forward to that. It's been extremely validating to know that what we are striving for is important and has been acknowledged by ACTS. It also created an opportunity to receive useful feedback from my colleagues as well, who nominated me and the awards committee. So I really do appreciate that. So thank you. So the next step for me is to open the envelopes and announce our winners. So let me just grab the envelope. Oh, so we have more than one highly commended. So our first highly commended award goes to Jessica Triscott. So congratulations, Jessica. Since starting the Sustainability Officer in 2019, Jess has made a huge impact, not only within the office, but across the whole of the university and into the wider community. Her initial role was to run some student engagement events, but she has grown the role through taking on extra responsibilities, stepping up to the challenges and leading innovation. Her impact has included integrating treaty-based bicultural approach to sustainability, creating collaborations with groups in the wider community, and developing a brand and engagement strategy for students, to student communications and media. So congratulations, Jess, that's such great news. Let's have a look now who our second highly commended is. So our second is Suzanne Davis. So congratulations, Suzanne. For more than a decade, Suzanne has championed sustainability engagement, programs and awards at the University of Queensland, driven by the fundamental principle that no action is too small, and an action can ripple and impact others like a pebble in a pond. Suzanne believes universities offer a unique opportunity to positively influence the leaders of tomorrow. She has brought to life diverse sustainability projects and has mentored 14 students working in the Sustainability Office since 2011, advising and encouraging them to achieve. Through these and a myriad of other small actions, Suzanne has indeed had a ripple effect, helping mould UQ sustainability to what it is today. So congratulations, Suzanne, that's such great news. All right, and finally, we have the winner. So let's drum roll and let's see who the winner is. So the winner is Fred Gale from University of Tasmania. So congratulations, Fred. Fred Gale is an academic researcher, teacher, and campus and community educator whose passion for sustainability commenced in 1987 at the United Nations World Food Programme, when asked for comments on an earlier Brundtland report draft. Fred subsequently enrolled in a PhD to examine the issues raised, focusing on tropical deforestation. Fred has published many books, articles, and book chapters on diverse sustainability themes, especially linked to issues on sustainable consumption and sustainable governance. Fred has also devoted himself to embedding sustainability in the University of Tasmania curriculum in the physical design of UTAS, or University of Tasmania campuses, and through community engagement. A founding member of the University of Tasmania Education for Sustainability Community Practice, Fred now leads on to important University of Tasmania initiatives, the Global Food Change Week and Sustainability in the Pub. So congratulations, Fred, and congratulations and thank you to everyone who's participated in this award. And over to you, Andrew.
Wow, well done, and congratulations to all of the staff finalists, and of course, Jessica, Suzanne, and Fred for your awards.
Absolutely, and well done that we are able to recognise the efforts of our staff in our community as well for everything that they do, because we all know being sustainability in a university environment has many challenges. Congratulations. So moving right along now to the Student Award, the ACTS Award of Excellence Student category, which is open to any student within an ACTS member institution who deserves recognition for sustainability-related activities undertaken. The individual will have worked hard to be involved in implementing sustainability initiatives that have had a positive impact on their peers, local community, or institution. This year, we have 4 finalists in this category. They are Alex Buck from the University of Melbourne, Charlotte Brewer from the University of Otago, Kanawit Kitapalawatanalapai, and I'm very, very sorry, Kanawit, for completely butchering your beautiful name, from the University of Tasmania, and Ruby Craven from the University of Melbourne.
Now, just like the previous category, we're delighted to welcome Christopher Dixon, former student from the University of Melbourne and the recipient of our 2020 Student Excellence Award, to present the category winner. Over to you, Chris.
So a huge thank you to our amazing MCs, Leanne and Andrew, for the great introduction, and a big congratulations to our 4 category finalists this year. As a former recipient of the award myself, I know how much it means to be recognized for all your hard work as a student and sustainability enthusiast, and this is clearly something that our 4 finalists are doing even more so this year. So, and without further ado, the winner of the highly commended in the ACTS Award of Excellence student category is Charlotte Brewer from the University of Otago. For many people, Charlotte Brewer is a familiar face doing good across the main University of Otago campus and regularly bringing Dunedin sustainability community together to foster unity and coordination. Currently doing a Master in Sustainable Business, Charlotte is a true sustainability champion and is involved in everything from Students for Environmental Action President to a volunteer support worker for people with intellectual disabilities. Charlotte's bubbly energy and her giving nature are infectious as she takes on any challenges to support students, community groups, and Dunedin to do better in the sustainability space. And now, to announce the winner of the award, it's Ruby Craven from the University of Melbourne. Ruby is a 3rd-year Bachelor of Arts student at the University of Melbourne, double majoring in Politics and International Relations and Geography. She is passionate about justice and intergenerational equity in terms of our responsibility as guardians of the planet, and views universities as highly critical in facing Australia's future challenges. Ruby's list of achievements is literally too long for us to share in its entirety, so just a few highlights include coordination of the university's Student Union Bike Cooperative, representing the University of Melbourne at the 2020 Global University Climate Forum, interning with the Climate Council Australia, and being president of the Melbourne University Surf Riders Club. What an amazing list of achievements, and congratulations to all our finalists, our winners, and our highly commended as well. And back to you, Leanne and Andrew.
Amazing. Congratulations again to all the finalists, and well done, Ruby and Charlotte.
Yes, excellent work, because obviously without you students, we don't exist as university institutions, and we know that you are the future. So thank you for everything you do to keep moving the sustainability agenda forward.
Yes, we're relying on you guys. Please, future generations do better than this one.
Yes. And that does bring us now to our very last award for this evening. And wow, what a ride we've been on so far. So many amazing finalists and winners throughout this entire night.
Yes. I hope you guys are hanging in there. I know for us Kiwis, it's starting to get late, getting towards bedtime, but we've still got one more to go. So our very last award tonight is the big one, the Sustainability Institution of the Year Award. Right, this category used to go by the title of Continuous Improvement Institutional Change due to its recognition of sustained whole institution commitment and impact to becoming a sustainable organisation. But it's had a bit of a title upgrade, to say the least, and is awarded to an institution that is working hard to improve social responsibility and environmental performance through a whole of institution approach.
So you'll notice we've done things just a little bit differently for this award, as we haven't announced any finalists. We've kept our winner a complete secret so that we can really make it a big announcement tonight. So with that being said, we now welcome our final guest presenter for this evening, all the way from the UK, our dear friend, Ian Patton. Ian is the first Chief Executive and the face of the EAUC. The EAUC, of course, being the environmental and sustainability champion within further and higher education in the UK and Ireland, and the founder of the Green Gown Awards. Without our unique partnership with the EAUC, the Australasian Awards and the International Awards would not exist today. So please join us in a warm welcome for Ian to come and announce the Sustainability Institution of the Year. Welcome and thank you, Ian.
Thanks, Leanne and Andrew. It's great to be with you tonight and bring greetings from EAUC UK and Irish members. And it's so good to see the Green Gown Awards Australasia go from strength to strength. It's important that we learn from each other and scale the excellence that the awards are finding. And this is a key category right now, the Sustainability Institution of the Year. It's an institution that gets it, that connects it, that sees it's bigger than just its research, bigger than just its teaching, bigger than its campus. It's putting them all together to have even more impact and value to next generation students as they go through our system. Let's find out who won. And the winner of the Sustainability Institution of the Year category is the University of Tasmania, with their project Sustainability Mission Integration and Shooting for the Stars. The University of Tasmania has increasingly upped its commitment to deliver and exemplify sustainability over the last 11 years. But since 2019, there's been a step change for broader and deeper institution-wide action to deliver a leading sustainability university. Their collective sustainability commitment based on the UN SDGs is embedded into their university strategic plan. In 2020, the university was the first in Australia to get a STARS rating. Now with gold in their sights, an even greater diverse range of initiatives at the university cover curriculum, research, student, staff and community engagement, completing divestment, emissions reduction plans and operational improvements. And let's learn a little more of these initiatives from this short video.
How do I feel about the sustainability agenda? Passionate but impatient. As fast as we go, we've always got to be going faster. My colleagues are doing remarkable things, but every time we do a remarkable thing, I know we've got to do more because we have to solve this now.
The University of Tasmania has a very clear, holistic sustainability agenda. We have embedded it into our overall strategic plan for the university. It has its own framework for sustainability that encompasses 4 main areas of activity that are to be taken into account in all of our decision-making and activities.
The projects we choose always deliver additional environmental and social co-benefits. For example, biodiversity protection, or the creation of jobs for local communities.
I think there's something really satisfying about reducing waste to landfill. When I do a collection, once it's all kind of packed up and you know that it's getting forwarded onto a recycler, it's pretty satisfying.
Sometimes at universities we work in silos, we work separately to each other, and the value of our program is that it brings everyone together.
Who do we bring together? We bring together the right experts to solve the right problem, and how can we best work with them to co-design the research plans on solving problems for the benefit of Tasmania, basically.
The Tasmania project's brought on approximately 80 researchers from across the university to work with us, collecting the data, which is really about how people are feeling about things at the present, but also what they want for the future.
Tasmania is one of the few places on Earth that's already achieved net zero. But that creates its own challenges and opportunities. It's how can we manage climate risks and how can we innovate to develop low carbon industries.
Projects that are led through EFS TAS with community together find innovative ways of working towards this idea of sustainable development.
I really am very keen to make sure that we're building a low carbon future, because whilst I won't be around for it, I've got children and grandchildren who will be. So we're using the expertise both within the university and without to allow us to bring down the body carbon.
What the university had introduced on the Northern Transformation Project has absolutely changed the way that the construction industry does business in Tasmania.
When you have a university embrace something like sustainability and something like community development, it makes the whole thing fit together as a person for me. And to see that little penny drop for students is, priceless.
I'm really proud to be part of this community. Over the past 8 years, the university has been on a journey of sustainability. They made the announcement that they were going to divest, and they just did it.
We have the knowledge base, we have the people with the passion and the interest, and we have the resources to be the first to be doing something. I want Tasmania to be an exemplar for the world, to show it can be done.
So well done again, the University of Tasmania, so well deserved. I spent the last week at COP26 in Glasgow. It was huge and exciting, meeting universities and students and leaders and politicians and NGOs from all over the world. There were promises, there were actions, there was a bit of greenwash, all evident as we find ourselves sitting on a knife edge of the climate. So while we congratulate University of Tasmania, we know there's no room for complacency. And my final words go to an artwork which I saw at COP by Cornelia Parker. And in the artwork made of glass, Cornelia quoted T.S. Eliot and said, "Hurry up, please, it's time." Thank you.
Awesome job, you Taz. Well done, you guys. Hugely deserved. You guys have been shining lights for so long, leading the charge for sustainability. You thoroughly deserve it, and I hope you're celebrating large now. Well, that's it, folks. We made it through to the end. There are your 2021 Green Gown Award Australasia winners. We hope you've enjoyed hearing firsthand who took out top honours this year, and I hope you've all been, having a glorious evening and drinking responsibly.
Of course, drinking responsibly. Speaking of which, where are our drinks, Andrew? I just want to acknowledge how amazing everyone is for the efforts that they continue to do in the sustainability space, particularly in what has been a very challenging year. Of course, not for everyone as much as was in Victoria and New South Wales, but you keep doing what you do regardless of any challenges put before you. So excellent. Well done. And remember to check out the case studies on the awards website to learn more about each of our winners and finalists, and maybe pick up some things that you can borrow and use in your own institution. The ACTS team will, of course, be inviting all of our finalists to get involved in our member roundtables starting early next year, so that we can showcase each and all of these amazing initiatives.
Before we go tonight, we wanted to thank you for being a part of this event by making a small contribution in your honour. For every person watching the premiere broadcast, ACTS will be donating $1 to the WWF's Wildlife and Landscape Regeneration Program. The devastation to our natural environment caused by the 2019-2020 bushfires in Australia was absolutely unprecedented, and the ongoing recovery work ahead is immense. Donated funds to WWF will be used to help restore habitat that has been lost and protect remaining wildlife habitat from deforestation through their Towards 2 Billion Trees plan, as well as support Indigenous and rural fire management. So thank you for being here tonight and helping us contribute to this important program.
Yes, thank you all, and thank you to ACTS for making such a generous donation to such a worthy cause as well. The good news is that while we're closing down for this year, we will be back in 2022, hopefully in person. And our team is already working on bringing you some exciting new categories that will recognise and reward the best innovation coming out of the sector. We look forward to sharing details on the 2022 awards early next year. We're also very excited to be welcoming back the ACTS conference in May next year. It will be a virtual event, but I'm sure everybody's used to virtual by now. But there will also be opportunities to network and get together in regional hubs located in both Australia and New Zealand. So make sure you keep an eye out on your email bulletin in ACT for news on that soon, because that is super exciting.
Yes, indeed. Can't wait to get back into ACTS conference action. So thanks so much to everyone that applied to the awards this year, our finalists and winners, our judges and our guest presenters this evening, and of course, you for watching and participating in our awards event. We really hope that next year we can get together again in person so we can celebrate and dance the night away. And you might all get to see Leanne's guns in person.
Please, Andrew, that's very embarrassing. But it would be great to be able to see everyone in person again. While this virtual opportunity is amazing that we can see each other and speak to each other, it is two-dimensional. It's not quite like being there and getting up on the dance floor and boogieing the night away together. So fingers crossed we can make it a reality next year to be together. Anything else in your last words, Andrew?
Oh, just, you know, I'm a bit of a virgin Green Gown Awards presenter, so I'm just hoping that I lived up to the you know, the high bar that's been set with Corey and Ed in my place. So it's been an honour being able to share the stage with you, Leanne.
Well, from my point of view, I'm also very grateful that you stepped in to fill the shoes that were there for you, Andrew. Thank you very much. I've very much enjoyed being co-host with you. As you know, I'm not so much a virgin to this role, but it's always a pleasure to have a new co-host and try something new. So thank you. And thank you to our amazing ACT staff, Rhea and Valina, who always continue to do such an amazing amount of work on such very limited times and funds. We couldn't be here without you two. You just such a credit to this organisation, and you really keep everything going. So thank you so much. And to the rest of the ACTS board, who also give their time without question every month and even more to make sure that we keep doing things for our members and the sustainability movement.
Just so much love all around.
So much love.
Good night.
Have a good night, everyone. Hope you enjoyed yourselves.